everybody, and welcome back to the Torch Hate Estate. Ba-da-dum-ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Alrighty, we have a plan, and that plan is very simple. We must go for the Dwemer-like, and hopefully, once we find it, we will be able to smite it from this world. So, who are we going to take to fight it? I'm kind of thinking I want to bring a team. I mean, a level 5 team wouldn't technically be the worst, but it would be a little bit dangerous because we don't know what the Dwemer-like has in store. I would ideally like to bring a Mark team so that Lori gets to have a chance to shine, because we really just don't have too many Mark synergy teams in this estate. Or maybe we do, and I'm simply big dumb. But I'd like to bring Lori out for a spin. That way she can play. But we're definitely going to need a good team for it. Maybe we can bring Lori, Ulag, and then someone who marks. Someone who marks and then a healer as well? That could be a really spicy team. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, if it marked, that would have been perfect. Unfortunately, does not mark, so dang. Ooh, but Penelope can mark, right? Single out, right? I think we have a team. Also, Penelope has 3, 1 per roster, quirks. That's pretty good. At last, the Dwemer-like has arrived. So, oh boy. Can't move it, can't debuff it, at least not easily, and can't stun it, equally not easily. But 33% damage if in position 1, 8% crit if in 2, 15 accuracy if in 3, 10 dodge if in 4. Shuffles every turn. Oh boy, so, let's see what we can do. Now, I have encountered this enemy one other time, and it was while I was trying to farm Ninx with the big guns, so I've never really had a good look at it. But let's see what we can do. Also, this team is, it gets stressed out a lot. Absolutely nothingless. Oh, hey, I know these. We'll be seeing these shortly. Alright, Bliss. It's the one I praise! I praise this person! It gnaws at the back of my mind. There's a door there. Is it opening? Reconstitute. Ah, you have a heal? Wait. You have a heal that also gives you speed? Very good. By the way, our Fool, I just want to point this out. Our Fool is so decked out. First of all, Hakutaku Splendor. Extra accuracy, extra speed. Very nice. Impenetrable. Less chance for us to be surprised. Very nice. Psychotic. An extra 25% damage for being in a fight, because she's literally always afflicted. So that is that is like the best possible quirk to ever get on her. Reeve. Ah, are you trying to bother me? Oh, no rest on this journey. Boom! Big damage. It's now. Aha! I have too much dodge for you, Dwemer-like. Can't really do anything, so we'll just try and get some reduced damage. We are going to begin playtime here. Leave. Ah! You could have warned me. You dodged it. You didn't need to be warned. Oh boy, Stuart. Exaltation! Strength afflicted exaltation! Whoopsie! Behold! 16 damage with the bleed, not bad. By the way, this team has so much stress being done to itself. A little bit of an oopsie. How can a child be so heavy? Disappointing. Alright. Okay, this is extra accuracy. Little bit unfortunate, not the end of the world. Let's see, who needs a heal? You look like you could use one. And then... boom! Yes! Come forth. We are doing extremely good damage. Ha! You could have warned me. I do still have a little bit of a cough, even though my break is over. It's just a lingering thing. I'm fine. Alright, let's go for a self-heal. I'm pretty sure we got her with this little attack. Boom! Oh, yeah. Whoopsie, looks like you're down. Oh, you have 1 health. That's unfortunate. Ah! Aha! Damage reflection! 1 whole damage reflection. That was enough to do it. Nice. And a crit heal. Formless Claw. 25% damage if in position 1, 4 speed, plus 25% damage taken. Good lord. And the Bloodied Eye Bandages, which is for the powder keg. It's a okay trinket. The time has come. The final darkest dungeon awaits us. But we come with a special and unique circumstance. Ivanko has decided he must take this battle alone.
In all my terrible researches, what I sought was a glimpse behind the veil, a crumb of cosmic truth. I found it here, and in that moment of brain-blasting realization, I ceased to be a man, and became a herald, an avatar of the crawling chaos. Life feeds on life. In your petty pursuit of family redemption, you consume those who rally to your cause, and in so doing, you strengthen the thing, accelerating the end. This is as it should be. It is why you are here. We are chained here forever, you and I, at the end of the world. Free yourself, rouse the thing, and embrace the ineffable cosmic hideousness that lives within us all.
No matter what happens here, Ivanko has come to try and slay the thing.
You still foolishly consider yourself an entity separate from the whole. I know better. And I will show you.
Here we go! This is either going to go really poorly for Ivanko, or he's gonna pull it off. Throes of madness. We are the same. Woo! Alright. Stress is going to be his biggest enemy for this. As soon as we get off revenge, he's ready to go. In the meantime, he just needs to dodge. He is prepared to do what he must. Now, let's see how he manages. Reunion. Alright, here we go. Time heals all. Ivanko is going to struggle with this initial phase the most. This is going to be the hardest phase for him to deal with. But if he can get past it, he'll be good to go. So we'll do boom, 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 boom. So, here we go. Rain in the forest. The reason this is going to be the worst phase for him is because he cannot deal with stress that easily on his own. Reunion. But he can deal with them relatively easily. I'm surprised that bleed even landed because he's got some resistances. Well, surprising. Not the end of the world, but it is surprising. He has a whopping 125% bleed resistance, so I'm really surprised that landed. Rain in the forest. Whenever Ivanko lands a critical strike, he heals himself. Reunion. Stress continues to keep going. The bleeds, somehow, are getting through his resistance. I am really shocked that they're managing this. Throes of madness. Okay. It looks like we are going to have a stress check, which could be bad, but we'll see. It is not my own. Alright, we just gotta keep going. Imperfect reproduction. The first bubblegum has arrived. Only 4 more to go. There is no running from this battle. Stress continues to grow. Ouch. Alright, we're gonna cure that now. Take another one of these, which gives us another regen. Take him out with the crit. That's going to be a very needed heal. Very good. You got this, Ivanko. You just gotta make it past the first phase, and then you, my friend, can make it to the end. We are the same. Alright, that's gonna be a stress check. What does he do? He's powerful! Nothing stands in the path of an avalanche. Imperfect reproduction. Stress grows, but his faith shall not fall. The tide rises, and the tide falls. 3 more to go. Only 2 more remain. Are you feeling injured, Ancestor? You should. Ivanko will be your end. Especially if you keep summoning imperfect reflections. Don't you see that doing this is only harming yourself? He's not in it for the power of the heart. He's in it to stop this darkness, once and for all. There will be nothing that stops him from achieving his goal. Not even death itself. After we defeated Ivanko in his big, corrupted state, he knew what he needed to do, and he has been focused on achieving it ever since. Virtues may come, and they may go, but it makes no difference in the end. Especially not to Ivanko.
Fluid. It can be changed, reshaped, remade.
He saw the looks on his friends' faces as they had to purge the darkness from within him. And he knows now that his one true goal is to purge it from this world. So, now you might be thinking that this part of the fight is downright impossible for Ivanko, but that is why I took Intimidate for this particular section of the fight. Now, it is working out for us that he keeps shuffling back to the first position, but We have Intimidate purely to hit him if he's out of our range. So don't worry, I thought about that part. The damage is starting to stack up. It's looking a little bit scary, but we should be okay. We're going to go ahead and cure it. Then we're going to get a very nice Intimidate heal, and it's also going to increase our speed, which is going to be super, super nice. Embrace futility. Another stress check here could be bad, depending on what we get. But if it's nothing that bad, then we don't have to worry about it. We are very much banking on crits, because that is our only source of healing. Luckily, Ivanko is a Chad, and he basically has 100% crit when it comes to melee abilities. He has 89%, so it's close enough. Bit more stress. We are going to have a stress check. What do we get?
Powerful once again! A river dragon in the heart of an ocean.
Very, very nice crit. We get more speed, and this ancestor cannot stop the power that is Ivanko. He has waited too long for his chance to redeem himself ever since he was a corrupted beast. And he's not going to let it slip away now.
The flesh is immortal. It is undying. Pray it does not take too hideous a form. Behold the heart of the world, progenitor of life, father and mother, alpha and omega, our creator and our destroyer.
The heart of darkness reveals itself! Now is the time to strike!
And strike Ivanko will. His blade will hold true. Nothing will puncture his faith. Nothing will let him know that he cannot do this. He simply must finish this himself. And no... there will be no instant kills for Ivanko. For in order to save this estate, he needed to do this alone. For if he had any backup at all, his friends would most certainly die. But knowing this, Ivanko delved into the heart of darkness himself, and he destroyed the last bit of darkness in this world.
Victory. A hollow and ridiculous notion. We are born of this thing, made from it, and we will be returned to it in time. The great family of man. A profusion of errant flesh, multiplying, swarming, living, dying, until the stars align in their inexorable formation, and what sleeps is roused once more. To hatch from this fragile shell of earth and rock, and bring our inescapable end. So seek solace in a manner befitting your lineage, and take up your nugatory vigil, haunted forever by that sickening prose echoing through the infinite blackness of space and time. Ruin has come to our family.
And so, Ivanko returned to the estate. He simply nodded and showed that he had done what he knew he needed to do. He brought back a single trinket to show his victory. And that trinket, of course, goes to the stars. The stars who now, thanks to Ivanko, has achieved her full power. She has taken up the mantle of both the beginning and the end. Woo! Alright! So, that is going to do it for the Torch Hate Estate. That is officially the end. I have been wanting to do that with Ivanko since we fought the giant rotting king. That is the first time that I thought of bringing Ivanko solo and do or die to go fight the Heart of Darkness. And I wanted to make a joke. Since Heart of Darkness starts with Hod, I was gonna put Hod from L Corp, but I decided not to do that with this. But that would have been funny. So, thanks to Ivanko's efforts, the Stars now has a trinket that, first of all, plus 10 max health, plus 10 max dodge, plus 4 damage at all points, and plus 4 speed at all points. And then she also takes 5% reduced damage, 5% reduced stress damage, minus 100% food consumed. And then it adds on an additional minus 15% damage taken, minus 15% stress damage taken, and cannot be surprised. She also has permanent riposte, immune to blight and bleed. She bypasses stealth, guard, and armor. She cannot be debuffed, marked, critted, or guarded. She has officially become Nynx's true daughter. So, this has been the Torch Hate Estate. Thank you guys so much for joining me along this journey. I know it was a little bit of a long one, and even though realistically we can still keep going, but I kind of just felt that it was time to I kind of felt that it was time to just get to the end. I didn't want the series to keep dragging on forever, and I'm sure some of you still want it to keep going. And I'm debating, I'm not gonna delete the save or anything. I will absolutely keep the save, just in case there's any more updates to, for example, the Pet Cemetery, or Farmstead Plus, or Courtyard Plus, or if the mountain ever gets updated. There is still a lot of stuff that we, have here that we can revisit. So, the save isn't going anywhere. But, for all intents and purposes, I know the series was dragging on for quite a while. I mean, we got ridiculously far into this estate. I'm currently on day 312. But a lot of those days were spent reviving people, so it's a little bit skewed. If I had to guess, we probably are on day 140-ish, if we go by actual days. That's what I'm guessing. Could be wrong, but that's what I'm assuming. So, all in all, this has been an extremely fun estate. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time doing it, but it needed to come to an end at some point because it just felt like it was dragging on too long. And I would rather it end on a high note rather than you guys getting sick of it and, this series itself becoming hated because it was just dragging on for too long. So, I've decided this is where it will end, canonically. But if you guys want to see more stuff, be sure and let me know, and I will be sure and do some extra episodes. But, because this series is now canonically over, I think that we are going to be starting the Sunward Isles estate here shortly. So, I already have a collection of mods that I plan to use, but if you would like to throw in any last-minute mods, be sure you do it before we start the estate. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next series. Bye.